Hi. Let's talk about semicolons. What is a semicolon and when do we use it? A semicolon is that little comma with a period at the top of it. It's not quite a comma and it's not quite a period. In fact, it's stronger than a comma and it's weaker than a period. So how do we use it? Number one way we use a semicolon is to separate two independent clauses that are closely connected to each other. For instance, I might say, I like cherries, semicolon, they're possibly my favorite snack. That's two sentences there. I like cherries and they're possibly my favorite snack. But they're short and they're so connected that we can make them one sentence and join them with a semicolon. Number two, we also use semicolons to join complex phrases and ideas, particularly when the phrases have commas already within them. For instance, on a quiet hillside, comma, just above the town and in the late evening, comma, I sat against a tree watching the stars pop out in the sky. Semicolon, as was to be expected, I eventually dozed off. Now this is a little longer sentence. It could have been two sentences, but because both parts are so closely connected, I kept them together with a semicolon. Number three, a third way we can use semicolons is to join two or more parts of a sentence whose thoughts are of equal rank or position. As an example, the last time I saw her was Saturday, semicolon. The last time I got a text from her was Monday morning. Number four, we use semicolons to connect two independent clauses that are joined by a transitional phrase or a conjunctive adverb. For instance, I thought she was sick and couldn't come to my party, semicolon. Instead, comma, she was going to a different party. We use the conjunctive adverb however a lot in this type of sentence, and people sometimes put a comma in front of however, but that is not correct. It should be a semicolon. Number five, a semicolon is used to talk about items in a series or a list when there are commas within the list. For example, I've lived in Berea, Kentucky, semicolon, Farmington Hills, Michigan, semicolon, and Dayton, Ohio. Number six, we also use a semicolon when we're listing a series of things when the items are long and complicated or complex. An example of this would be, I went to the store and bought red grapes, semicolon, cherries, comma, because they were on sale, semicolon, apples, comma, of two different kinds, semicolon, bananas, comma, both organic and non-organic, semicolon, and oranges. If I read that without telling you where the commas and semicolons are, you could figure out where each should be. Listen to it again without that. I went to the store and bought red grapes, cherries because they were on sale, apples of two different kinds, bananas, both organic and non-organic, and oranges. So you can recognize that there has to be a stronger separation between the items bought and the description connected to each item. If we used only commas and didn't have semicolons, it would really confuse the sentence. Number seven, along the same lines as the last one, we use semicolons to join independent parts of a sentence that are connected by a coordinating conjunction in two different instances. The first is when the clauses are long, and the second when the clauses already have commas. For instance, although I took 2 years of Spanish in high school, comma, and picked up quite a bit, comma, I am trying to learn more now, semicolon. And I am often able to read posts on Facebook that my friends share in Spanish, comma, even if I have to guess at the meanings of some of the words. So that is it for semicolons. I enjoyed doing this one. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Bye.